Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Once upon a time, there was a giant company named Nokia. There was a time in the technology market when the market was all about Nokia. If I may say so, the giant company ruled over the technology market for over a century. There was simply no competition at all. But where it is today, you wonder why Nokia, being such a huge company, see a major downfall in the 21st century. I mean, the company that actually brought the technology of mobile phones to the world lagged behind by its competition. How did it happen? What was Nokia doing to recapture the market? And how it went into a nutshell when it could not chase its competition? This video is brought to you by Bapso. Today, in this video, I will discuss everything about Nokia, from its success to failure. Please watch the full video to understand this huge downfall. But before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel Bapso Business. Just 15 years back, the first name that used to come to our mind while thinking of mobile phones was Nokia. It would be safe to call Nokia the king of network market. But who would have guessed that a company that was once capturing the 80% of entire mobile phone market will fall so bad on its face one day? From the US to Europe and Europe to Asia, Nokia steadily trapped the market all over in 20th century. Even in the initial years of 21st century, it was running much ahead of any of its competitors. I mean, if I remember it right, speaking of phones, Nokia and Motorola were the only names we used to know till 2005. But then what actually happened that the company fall on its face? Before getting there, let us first talk about the history of Nokia. Nokia initially started in 1865 in Finland, dealing in information technology, communication solutions, and consumer electronics. Within no time, they ruled the market and they captured Mobira. Mobira was a handset manufacturing company. In 1882, Nokia launched its car phone. This phone was named Nokia Mobira Senator. And guess what was the weight of the handset? 10 kgs. Yes, hard to imagine, right? But that's 19th century for you. Within 2 years, they launched another phone which was the first transportable phone ever. It was named as Nokia Talkman. And then Nokia did something unbelievable. 1987, it launched a Nokia Mobira Cityman, a phone that weighs only 800 grams. This phone became sensation. From there, Nokia never looked back. Year 1991, Harri Hilkori, Finland president, became the first person to make a GSM call via Nokia phone. In 1992, Nokia launched 1011 model. Within no time, from Europe to America, Nokia was all over the market. In 1994, they launched another model 2100, and guess what? Nobody would have believed that the company would make such big. They thought they will sell some 4 lakh phones, but then happened the unexpected magic of the market. They sold more than 2 crore phones. In fact, there was a time when manufacturing speed became a hurdle because they were selling quicker than manufacturing speed. It was gold everywhere for Nokia. Nokia understood the market so well that they provide everything to the customer's satisfaction. They understood the need of their customers and adopted everything it took to rule the world. In fact, Nokia could not predict that the technology will become so huge in just a few years. They beat Motorola so badly that there was absolutely no competition to Nokia. After Europe and America, quite strategically, Nokia captured the market of all developing countries like India, China, and Russia. In fact, all Asian market was captured by Nokia. Between 2003 and 2005, Nokia launched 1100 and 1110. These two models brought revolutionary revenue to Nokia, but none of us could have guessed that this will be the last time Nokia would top the revenue chart. Until now, it was only Nokia model who used to top the list of top 20 handset. In India, Nokia captured more than 70% share of the market. From its manpower to manufacturing unit, everything was increasing by 10 folds or even more. But within 4 to 5 years, Nokia lost its place from the top. In fact, there was many competitors who went ahead of Nokia. Now, we will understand why did it happen. These few years saw a drastic transformation in the technology market. Smartphones were introduced, Android and Google were launched. Samsung and Apple, many emerging companies, were tying up with Google and Android. This shift was too quick and so sensational that Nokia, like huge company, could not adopt this change swiftly. Whereas other competitors were only emerging companies, so they were more flexible to do this change, and this flexibility changed the game. Nokia by this time was a giant company, and for some reason it could not cope with the need of hour. With the introduction of Android smartphones and the growing need of smartphones, Nokia lagged behind. The huge company couldn't sustain itself in the midst of rapidly shifting market. And the worst part is that Nokia did not realize it for a long period of time. Nokia woke up when most of the market already shifted to smartphones. From the US to Europe and later Asian countries, smartphones start ruling the market everywhere. Let me add something here that China's speed of manufacturing played a very important role here. All these emerging smartphones companies were making their smartphones in China. That adds to the manufacturing speed in many folds. Even in the coming years, it played an important role in the falling of Nokia. And within just a few years, the mobile phone market becomes all about Google, Android and Apple. By 2010, Nokia experienced a straight downfall. Every other day, it was firing its employees. In fact, the same year, Nokia's CEO was changed. Olli-Pekka was removed by Stefan Elop. By 2011, the same way Nokia grew from Europe and America to Asia. It shrank almost in the same way. Nokia couldn't sustain with changing time without having Android, and they realized it too. A bit late though, but they did. With the vision of the new CEO Stefan Elop, Nokia's team geared up with full force. I mean, Nokia was such a massive company, so how could they lose it that easily? So Nokia tried to put its best feet forward. Initially, they thought to collaborate with Google to have Android, but they realized that to stand out, they need to do something different, something that is not there already. Then Nokia joined hands with Microsoft instead of Android. This move was appreciated by many. In fact, no doubt it was a great move, but its speed made it flop. Yeah, it was too late to seduce already sold customers. Yes, people were already sold to Android smartphones, and moreover, Android and iOS tech was bringing update with the speed of light. Nokia's plan falls flat on the ground. Nokia failed. By this time, Google created its ecosystem so well that there was hardly any scope for Nokia to emerge without joining its hand with Google. Within a few years, more than 10 big brands were established with Google support. Nokia lost the battle with the changing time in technology. But that's how the business world works. It goes with the flow. Pure strategy and sharp understanding of the market and customers' need. No matter how huge you are, if you want to stay at top, you need to be faster and wiser than your competition. Do you agree? Please let us know your views on Nokia's journey in the comment section. Market keep changes every day. You need to have the flexibility to work on consumers' need. It is something where Nokia lagged. I am sure you must have enjoyed this video and all interesting facts that I have told you about Nokia. If yes, please share the video with your friends who are keen to know about the business world. Please subscribe to our channel for more such interesting videos. Also, if you are planning a startup, you can contact with us anytime. We will more than happy to show you the right direction. Don't forget to like the video. Follow our Instagram page and Facebook page. Links are given in the description area. See you soon with a new informative and exciting video. Thank you for watching.